Hello, welcome to Cashmore. How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is reading for Pisces for the week. So, Pisces. Spirit showed me that this week I need to clear the energy before you read, alright? And I'm using a substance called it smells so good. But there's something about you've been planted. So let's get into reading, Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, wherever your super placement is located. And let's find out about blooming, alright? Wow, that flew way over there. So I'm going to have to stand up and get that. Be right back. Yeah, your world just opened up. So, what I feel like is that you have a seed when you plant it. When it breaks through the soil, the world opens up to the seed, right? And says, come, let's give you sunshine with that moisture that's had you growing. That's PISCES. Your world just opened up. Expand your horizon. Reach for the stars. Reach for the sun. Let's go, in other words. That is from Sacred Traveler. This is just simply called affirmation cards. So let's get you a positive affirmation for the week. Or 10 days, whatever comes. Today, I am at peace. Today, I am at peace with all that has happened, all that is happening, and all that will happen. Feels like you have a new understanding. That it feels like something you thought you did not want to happen has now become something that you appreciate. Let's get into this. We'll start off your tarot with the Alchemy 1977 England Tarot and find out exactly what happened if we can. Spirit, guide, angels, ancestors, God, Jesus. What would you like to tell Pisces today? What would you like to explain to Pisces? It's like, nah. They just give us insights, so that's okay. Wow, that something had to end so it could transform. Whether it's your thinking, your actions, where you were planted is what I feel like. Like you need to transform from the seed that had not been planted to that blooming seedling in the ground. And the world in reverse. It's that pretty much exactly what I said. Something you did not think you wanted. Something you tried to stop. Whether that was changing of jobs, career, the loss of a car, a home, something that changed that you didn't want to change, whether it was relationship, family, friends, social, lover. Thank you, Spirit, for all of this confirmation. You watched me shuffle. You heard what I said to you before I started the card reading from just these two. Then I helped, you realize that what you didn't want to change has become your wish fulfillment. I'm liking this. There's something that happened that you're now saying, wow, that's just the best damn thing that's ever happened to me. How lucky can I get? Well, you weren't lucky. No. This was your destiny. It was a lesson to learn, to allow this time to come forward. And the wrong card for Pisces is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Don't go back. Don't do it. You're going to be tempted to. I have this feeling that someone's going to ask you to, whether it was a job, or they telling you, well, rent this place in the same neighborhood. Don't go back. That's not the pathway for you at this point. Let's clarify this reading for my lovely two fish. How y'all doing? Spirits, spirit, angels, ancestors, archangels, God, and Jesus, please talk to Pisces. Tell us what you'd like for them to know, see, hear, and feel. On the bottom, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I wonder if if this is job related, or if it's just that you're putting forth effort. Pisces, I feel like you, after this controversial thing occurred, something you didn't want to have happen, that you have now made a decision to be happy again, something long overdue. And with that, you're putting forth the effort towards your happiness. Alright, clarifying with the 9 Wands. Yeah. It's a struggle. It really is. It feels more of an internal, emotional struggle. Not so much physical, but it can be. It can be taxing. So taxing mentally that you're taxed physically. But you have it within you to get past this, overcome this difficult time. Two of Swords. It feels like you literally are debating. And Pisces, I never have thought you as a debater, but you're debating returning to this place, thing, or situation, person, because of the difficulty. I feel that that the difficulties are not any stronger, that they're not any more difficult than what it was before this happened. You had a lot of difficulties in that situation. And the Page of Wands. This is a letter arriving or being sent that can be, it can be an email, it can be a text. This is information arriving. And while it's significant, It's just a page. I feel like you're sending a message to somebody that you thought over, you contemplated it, you debated it, and you're not returning to that situation. It can be that somebody asks you to return, and you're like, no. Yeah, this is hard. This is not rainbows and unicorns, but neither is that situation that I prayed to get myself out of. I'm not going straight back into it. Alright, let's keep going here. Clarifying still for my beautiful Pisces. And they have walking away. There you go. Wave. Say bye. Catch you on the next road. Next lifetime. Gotcha. We'll see you then. King of Pentacles. Feeling very stable, very secure in your steps, in your path. Feeling as though, hey, I got this shit. Excuse my language, but that's the energy of it. I got this shit. You know, I don't have to sit over here debating my journey. I can live it and be happy on my path. And I'm putting in the effort towards me. I am proud of you. What makes you happy? What does Pisces want on this path? We get justice, yeah. You want stuff to be right and fair and balanced. You're tired of it being one-sided, where you're always having to overgive, where you're always having to put in too much. And you want to be happy with the sun. And guess what? Those are major arcana. Spirit wants those for you as well. And they're very happy and proud of you for making this decision. Alright, what's your advice? Spirit, what would you like to tell Pisces that for their next step? What do you want to tell them? Yeah, the star. A wish fulfillment, a dream is coming true. Like I said, what you prayed your way out of, you now have a new lease on life. Now, in Pentacles, after sitting still for so long, holding that opportunity in your hand that you wanted, you knew what your desires were. Now that dream comes true. So keep it moving. Well, that's the same thing I told Scorpio. Keep going, don't turn around. There are smoother shores ahead. There is an island over here to explore. That's your new journey, your new life. Don't let nothing hold you back. Now, you sat on that horse, not going nowhere, contemplating. Sorry. You know, I have a rule. Because Spirit told me this rule years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Well, hits the floor, hits the table. That is meant for a reason. So hold on. No reunion with this person, place, or thing. They're not in your highest good no more. You are taking your victory lap now. because what needed to end is over. This is your new beginning. This is your new pathway. This is your new lease on life. So, put your effort in. It's the King of Swords. We had the Three of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands, the World, and the King of Swords. Be very, very selective. Be respectful. The King of Swords he plans things, but he also makes sure he respects himself, his time, his energy, his money. And you are being called to the table to respect your time, your energy, and your money, your abundance. If somebody can't respect it, they're not for you. It's like, it feels very much like Pisces, you're being told that now's the time to cut out everyone who tries to take advantage of your good heart. And what's the challenge to that Nine of Pentacles? It's your choice. You still have a choice, even though Spirit's advising you not to return multiple times, to walk away. It's still your choice. You still have free will. But Spirit's advising you to go on because your victory is ahead of you if you walk away from what has been holding you down. Now your bottom line. In this reading is the Page of Cups. Oh, I love it. You don't have to forgive them. No, you need to forgive Pisces for allowing yourself to be in that situation for so long. To be taken advantage of, to be pushed aside for another person's greed, for another person's anger, for another person's selfishness and ego. Forgive yourself. And now move forward and show yourself the respect that you deserve. And that will also teach others how to respect you. And with that, Pisces, please hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know for essays. I love y'all very much. You're absolutely amazing. I hope you had a happy Easter, or a happy self-love, self-care, self-appreciation weekend. See you tomorrow. Namaste.